So today we were going to determine how healthy the person is through by the formula given. Now we have to include iostream and include string. So why is it that we add string? So it will let us use the string type for storing text. And then in declaring variables, we have a string gender. So this gender stores either male or female, and then the rest are for storing body measurements and calculation steps. Now in getting a gender and weight, this will ask the user to enter their gender and weight, saves them into variables. And in female calculation, so it will ask for more body measurements like in the wrist, waist, hip, and forearm. And then another, we use a series of formula to estimate the lean body mass. So each formula adjusts for different body parts to calculate lean body mass. So when it comes to male calculation, we have their LCF, gender, male, see out under wrist measurement in inches. So for male, fewer measurements are used. Now, as you notice, they only they ask for just 2 measurements in the wrist and the body weight. So uses a simplified formula to estimate lean body mass. If the user types anything or other than male or female, the program will stop and shows an error. So that's an invalid gender handling. So and in final calculation, we have the body fat is your total weight minus your lean body mass, and your body fat percent will tell you what percent of your body is fat, and the results will print out for the user to see, and that's the see out and body fat. So in summary, this program will ask your gender and body measurement. So it uses different formulas for men and women to estimate lean body mass. So it will subtract that from your total weight to final body fat, then prints both the fat amount and percentage. Now we have declaring variables in number 2 algorithm. So we have there in coding, we have int number 1 and number 2. So this means the 2 numbers that the user will enter. It's up to you what numbers are those. And this char OP or the operator like plus, negative, multiplication, and division. This is the chosen operator by the user that he wants to use to the 2 numbers. And then it asks the user for the first number and stores it in number 1, and then followed by the operator. So it will ask again the user to choose operation and stores it in the OP or operation, and then it will ask for a second number and stores it in number 2. And as you can see in C out, enter second number. And then in switch statement, which is a switch OP, it will decide what kind of operation to perform based on the user's input. So in case of addition, if operation is addition, it adds the number and shows the result, and then it breaks the current case. So like we'll be using a calculator but in a program way. Now in case subtraction again, now we'll be focusing in subtraction. So the same thing, if the operation is subtraction, it subtracts and prints the result, and in multiplication it will multiply the numbers and prints the result. And when it comes to division, if the operation is division, it checks if the number 2 is 0, since you can't divide by 0. So it will what? It will definitely you know anything that you divide by 0 is undefined. So if not, it divides the number and casts number 1 to float to get decimals. So that's why we use float in order for us to get decimals value. If the user types something other than addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division operation, it will print invalid operator. You have to choose only in the given from in a given operation alone. So if you type other than that, then the operator is invalid. Now, how it works in overall. So the user gives two numbers and then an operator. Then the program chooses the operation and then calculates the result. Then it will display the answer. So